Welcome back to more Giants Fire. It's Monday. Depressing Monday, right? Another loss, but it's all good. It's all good. Gonna give my takeaways, from what I saw yesterday. Wasn't good. Wasn't good. Some good. Not all bad, but for the most part bad because we didn't get the ultimate goal, which is a win. So bad. You see what I'm saying? So the play calling gotta change. But for some reason I expected to because in the first game, it's hard to really judge and to pass judgment on the whole scheme, on the whole thing at a whole after this one game. Obviously, all the units got work to do. Offense got work to do, which is obvious. We know that already. The offense hasn't played together all off season. Only certain units. Kenny Galladay barely played with Daniel Jones actually in a practice setting. They throwing the ball to each other, yes, but in a practice setting, they haven't had that much. And the practice setting is a little bit closer to game prep than just throwing the ball around, on your off time. You see what I'm saying? So that was seen. But him catching the ball was amazing. You seen that ball that he caught laid out for it? That's what we brought him there for. So more of those opportunities right there for Kenny Galladay, and trust me, we gonna come out on the right end on more than none. You see what I'm saying? So those things, those are encouraging things. Sterling Shepard, boss, gangster. They couldn't hold him. They could not hold Sterling Shepard, boy. Glad to have him on our team. Big ups to Sterling Shepard. You see what I'm saying? Kyle Rudolph. I don't know how to really judge Kyle Rudolph because, again, he ain't really played with Daniel Jones either with the offense for no extended period of time. You see what I'm saying? So I see we saw the not being in sync. We saw evidence of those things. You see what I'm saying? The offensive line, they held up pretty well. Because if we keep it funky, we keep it real. Daniel Jones wasn't on the ground all the time. It wasn't like he was getting sacked 5, 6 times, 6, 7 times, and always on the ground. You see what I'm saying? So they kind of held up. For the most part. On an overall. Looking forward to going forward. You know what I'm saying? They can improve, obviously. We got to improve our run blocking. Either that or Saquon needs to just hit that hole and just put his head down and just run straight in there. Don't hesitate. I did see Booker a couple times put his head down, run up in there, get a couple, you know what I'm saying? So, but again, Saquon's first game. He hasn't really been practicing like that. Get into the groove of things. You see what I'm saying? He should get better. I don't expect him to regress or get worse. That looked like somebody being eased into it. You see what I'm saying? Remember the first series, he carried the first ball off the field. He didn't come back at the third down. You see what I'm saying? So they moving him back in and out. Getting him into the groove of things. Same thing with Galladay. We ain't seen that much targets to Galladay early. You see what I'm saying? But their circumstances of why that was. You see what I'm saying? So we still have good things to look at and to look forward to. Daniel Jones, you got to hold on to the ball, my man. Especially if you want to run. You want to run? Hold on to that ball or slide. Don't be going head first. We don't want no RG3s up in here. We don't need you to be the next version of RG3. You know you can run. Run when you got space. When you ain't got none. Give up yourself, my man. You the most important dude. So, you got to keep that in mind. And I need you to learn from that. You see what I'm saying? Offense wasn't in sync, except for like Sterling Shepard. What you expect, because he's the longest tenured Giant. So right now, where everybody else is, you know what I'm saying, less time there, especially as for playmakers, Sterling Shepard's going to shine because he's the most comfortable. He knows it the most. Daniel Jones, you got to hold on to the ball. Got to hold on to the ball. Can't fumble and lose it in that spot. We driving, we trying to come back. Remember, we're on the comeback. We're down points and trying to bring ourselves back. You can't fumble right there, my man. You just can't do it. I don't got to tell you that. I'm pretty sure you know that, but dude, hold on to that ball. You know that's what everybody's looking at when they critiquing you. So you got to hold on to that ball. If anything, you got to tell them, shit, at least I hold on to the ball. So you can't just not hold on to the ball, my man. So these are all learning experiences. So I expect them to learn from it. You see what I'm saying? And I expect them to get better. I don't expect this team to get any worse than what we saw last night. I just saw bad performances. I didn't see a bad team. I saw a bad performance last night. Or afternoon. Team performed poorly. Coaching, poor. Joe Judge, you my guy, but my dude, what the hell? I mean, what you trying to challenge? In a scoring play, that's already reviewed, my man. What are you doing? We told you, and you said you was trying to get extra time so they could look at it extra. What extra? It's a scoring play. They automatically review it. So why are you throwing the fucking challenge flag? Like, my dude. And then your explanation is like, oh, I know the rule, but I was trying to give them some extra time to look at the play. There was nothing. They already took the extra time to look at the play. It's natural. It's a scoring play. So they're going to confirm it, which is done by review. That's why, hence, the rule, you cannot challenge a scoring play because it's already reviewed by rule. So you're already getting a review for free to confirm whether the play was valid or not. You throw the fucking challenge flag. Dude, you had a brain fart. You had a brain fart and you just own up to that. You had a brain fart, my man. Because your reasoning doesn't make any sense. Then I got a bone to pick with you too because of Jason Garrett's play calling. What kind of play calling is that? What kind of play calling is that? Down 2 scores. You're down 2 scores. Mid-third quarter, them dudes that done used up all of the third quarter. So now our backs are really against the wall. This ain't the time to be running the ball and getting no 2 yards, my man. Toss the rock. Start using some different creative plays to try and get some yards. What are we doing? Wasting clock and then limiting our opportunities to be able to score points to come back in this game. That don't make no sense. There's nothing strategic about that to say, oh yeah, I can understand what he was trying to do. No. Because even that last drive in garbage time, and we was getting those chunk yards and stuff, where was that play calling? And that was play calling in garbage time. We were not coming back. We didn't have enough time to come back. You were just trying to save face to score, at least score one more time before the game was over. But at that point, it was a moot point. But that's when you start dialing up those plays downfield. Got to get it together. The good thing about it is only week 1. That's the greatest thing. It's only week 1. So next week now, next week. It's already next week. Technically, it's still week 1 because you got a Monday night game tonight. But our turnover is quick. We play on Thursday. Washington. Gotta get it together. Even though I'm not scared of Washington. Don't get me wrong. Don't get it twisted. I don't fear Washington. Even after last night seeing the Giants play and seeing we playing that so poorly and not being able to play good enough to win, I still think we're gonna go and we're gonna beat Washington. Oh yeah. We're gonna beat them. Taylor Heineke is not gonna beat us. I tell you that right now. Taylor Heineke is not gonna beat us. Know that for a fact. You heard? Washington, we don't scared of Washington. We've been drubbing Washington for the past 3 years. And ain't nothing changed. They get a little defense. They didn't help them last year. Still beat them. They want to talk about how we beat them. We still beat them. They did not win. They haven't won in 3.5 years. So, I don't give a fuck about Washington. Beat the brakes off them boys. No Fitzpatrick. We ain't worrying about that. And our run defense is still good. It's just the passing defense yesterday was, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, them dudes was on the field for a long time. So, we got to get it together. Washington this week, we're going to beat them boys. I don't see nothing about that team that scares me. Nothing. Nothing about Washington football team scares me at all. Team with no name is going to stay with no name and stay with no wins. Because we get our first one this week. Remember, like, subscribe, comment, share it out. It's more Giants fire. Let's beat the Washington this week. 1.